First impressions count, and your entrance hall is the first impression into your home. It gives visitors an idea of the kind of people that live there. This week we're going to find out what the Madison's decorating team has done with this home and find out how you can make the most of your entrance hall.
Entrance halls are very personal things, first and foremost. I think that there's a whole psychological side to interior design, and you need to learn how to read a client or customer. What I've done here is I bought a high ornate chair with a tea trolley to incorporate a European feel. And then I've gone ahead and upholstered that chair in an African feel and textured fabric, bringing in and incorporating my African handmade baskets. And it leaves you with a feeling of African Baroque. And that gives you an insight into the rest of your house.
Generally in entrance halls you don't have a large area to work with, but there are some tricks you can use that will give you the illusion of space.
We're working on about 1.5 meters squared here. So what I've done is I've tried to bring in that rustic double door, and I put up a mirror which automatically creates space. That mirror in turn will reflect the double volume, giving you height. So we've tried to create in a very small space and height.
At this residence, the Madison's team have gone for a Tuscan classical theme.
What we've done on the outside is obviously introduce like little orange trees, the wrought iron gates, and that all says what you should expect on the inside. Now what we've done here was to try and incorporate a Tuscan feel, which is a little bit more classical, with what the customer wanted. Now the customer is very much into the Orient. She loves objects from the Orient, etc., etc. So I had to obviously take that in mind. We used very sort of big mirrors, gilded frames, which gives you that very classical feeling. If you look at the Roman ottoman which I'm sitting on, rounded arms, your bolsters, etc. If we look at attention to detail pieces, the tassel that I've used here, lip cord, bringing in sort of a gilded look. That to me says opulent.
If I wanted to create the Tuscan classical look in my entrance hall, what would be the most important things to include or to remember?
In a Tuscan environment, I would like to play with a more sort of a dark approach, read the wood. Once again, bear in mind Tuscan is old. Now, dark woods are old. It says a lot. It's got character. It is just absolutely beautiful. So I would never ever want to go with light woods like beech, etc., etc. Tuscan is always tiled. Tiles being done in diagonal shape, introducing sort of maybe a bit of a mosaic sort of environment. So those are all little elements that you need to look at. And from there you would create a look.